Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Avenger. Welcome back to XCOM 2 War of the Chosen. My name is Mark Zero. We completed the tutorial last episode. We are currently looking at a guerrilla operation in the New Arctic. Operation Hellish Tears to sabotage a transmitter and retrieve Dr. Lydia Ronsky, who will be our first engineer. Let's go ahead and confirm the mission and get out there.
Setting course for Sector 1, the Arctic.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and set us up a squad. I will just take a look real fast at what I can do for equipment and soldier bonds and figure out the best setup for these folks. Be back in just a second. Alright, we've got the squad all loaded up. I've decided to bring rookie Soraya Talon because she has high compatibility with the Bulldog Dave Gergic. And these two have very high compatibility with each other, so we're going to be bringing them as a combination. Dione Moss and Matthew Ghostman Leader apparently have a liking to each other, so they're going to be doing a little bit of, I guess, long range, short range. Maybe Matt Leader wants to scout out for Dione Moss. We'll see what happens. But in the meantime, we're going to pair these two off, we're going to pair these two off. Let's get this thing going and get Dr. Lydia Ronsky on board.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Menace, ready to deploy.
Okay, let's hit it.
During a recent scouting operation, our friends in the Resistance picked up readings from a massive psionic transmitter Advent just deployed in this area. As we understand it, destroying that transmitter while it's still connected to their network would cause catastrophic outages across the region. So that's exactly what we're going to do.
Well, this is a brand new mission type. We're going to be in the tunnels under Novogrod in the Arctic region of Russia. Our target is a psionic transmitter that we are going to blow to holy hell. Let's get this done.
Advent has constructed a psionic transmitter in this area, tied directly into their primary network. Our intel suggests destroying it while it's still connected will severely damage their linked systems. Plant the explosives before they have a chance to pull the plug.
All right. I'm going to move Dione Moss last just in case. That's going to be a map edge. It looks like we're heading straight through these tunnels. There are some alternate side paths. This is a cool-ass map. I don't know who that is a poster of, but okay. Wonder if we'll see our other poster anywhere. Alright, leader. You are the leader.
Moving on target.
Move up. And let's get into this low cover.
Objective position confirmed.
Our readings indicate that relay is feeding energy directly into their network. If you can destroy it, it may disrupt their efforts to isolate the transmitter.
Hey, I know this mission. This is a mission from Enemy Unknown. Raymond Shen, I miss you, buddy. Alright, so our job is going to be to blow those things up, which means we're going to have to give up concealment fairly early on in this mission.
Understood. Moving out.
I have to fire at it to deactivate it, and that's going to lose us concealment, so for now, I think I'm just gonna keep on keeping on.
That's affirmative.
Let's get into that full cover. Bulldog, let's move you up into full
Solid
cover.
copy. Looks like hostiles over here.
Okay, we are gonna get the chance to do a, an ambush real fast, and then we'll blow this transmitter. Let's get on the other side of this so we can get a sniper shot. Oh, they're gonna walk away. Damn. How far? Fog of War? One of them's outside the Fog of War. Talon, can you get me a visual?
Position confirmed.
No visual yet. Gurgik, we might need to go real loud now. This target preview is actually not bad. Let's see. I'm guessing we're gonna fire on this one guy, and the other one's gonna come running out. Dione, you've got a 71% chance to nail this target, and I would like you to take it. Let's see how you do with this sniper rifle.
Something we could use
Nicely done. One down, the other one's gonna run out.
Target neutralized. Cover's blown.
Talon, you got the shot. Ah, no good.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
No, you didn't. He's moved into heavy cover.
On the move.
Alright, Bulldog. I don't have the ability to suppress because that's not a giveaway in this one. And I can't slash him because he's too far away. I could overwatch him. Then he's just gonna fire back at me. I think we give him a frag.
Heads down.
I know one target, one frag is not exactly the best equation, but we're gonna do it. Well, that hurt him. Didn't kill him.
Moving to designated position.
Let's go ahead and blow one of these transmitters and buy ourselves a little bit more time.
Well done. As we had hoped, the network separation has been temporarily delayed. They're all over me!
Alright. We're not gonna use two. That won't be a flank, that would be. Talon, let's move you
Heading
up.
there now.
44 is not great, but try it anyway. You got it done.
It's down.
Okay, your job is going to be to go ahead and pick up that loot. Let's take a look at where we want to go here. Well, I'm thinking we start going this way, so Dione, move into full cover.
Understood. Moving out.
We have
Although they
income.
bear some resemblance to the sectoids first encountered during the invasion, their genetic structure now includes human DNA. They are stronger than ever, with an even greater psionic potential.
Alright. We have good shots. Who else can we get into that area? That actually gets us a shot on the sectoid.
Heading to that location.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm playing... Yeah. I wasn't really seeing that. Can I get a flashbang in there? Can I get them both? Yes, I can. Okay, that relegates the sectoid to actually using its gun instead of psychic bullshit. They're disoriented. Bulldog was who I thought I was controlling, and I was incorrect. Camera angles are a little bit tough to work with here. We're gonna go long range with a grenade. Alright, we got 48 and a 47. Yeah, we could tag team this Advent. The sectoid is unfortunately gonna live. But we can tag team this Advent and take out another transmitter.
Frag out!
Good enough use of a grenade as far as I'm concerned. Not the best. Could be worse. Okay, that flanks him. Dione can finish him off. Or Dione won't be able to see him anymore because reasons.
Got it covered.
Overwatch it. Not so good.
That is not good.
Alright, sectoid is now in heavy cover. It missed.
Boom!
Okay, let's clean him
That
up.
all you got?
Talon, you're gonna be on loot duty. We gotta play with 3 people right now. Can you get... You can't really get into the best position. Yeah, alright. This is gonna be all the Ghost Man show. How are we looking for a slash? 88% chance? Might kill. Nice. Sectoid down.
Good riddance.
Okay. Bulldog. This guy down here,
Moving the designated
he's all
coordinates.
yours. You got a 71% chance to finish him off. I say you do it. Good shooting.
Hostile neutralized.
Okay. Talon,
On
grab
my
that
way.
loot. Autoloader, useful.
I'm sure the docs will want to see this.
You're gonna be out in the open,
Heading out.
rookie.
Roger that.
Moss, I need you to remove this transmitter so that we can stay ahead of the curve here. Pistols are really good for this, apparently. Okay. Talon, I need you moving up.
Moving to designated position.
Take this out.
Weapons burning ammo fast.
That's the one problem with this kind of mission, is you tend to go through all your ammo very quickly. Okay, the objective is in this sealed room over here, so this is probably our next stop. Gurgik, move up.
Move into position.
When at all possible, we should probably taking these psychic transmitter things out with pistol shots. But it does
Orders
limit our
confirmed. On the
movement
move.
somewhat to do so. Good job. Alright. Ghostman, I want you to move up to here.
Go, go, go!
Unfortunately, it is exactly 1 tile out of, ideal range. Gurgik, I want you to move
Position
up.
confirmed.
Okay. We've bought ourselves a little bit of time. We're going to try to buy a little bit more. Leader, move up.
Closing on target position now.
Let's see if we pull anything. Clear. We're almost in the right... we're almost where we need to be. Let's see. I don't get target on... That might be Talon taking care of that. Weird. I should be able to see it from there. Very strange. Gurgik, move
Orders
up.
confirmed. Moving out.
Okay, now we can see it. Now we can see it, and Dione can see it from squad sight range. Excellent. Okay, we've got target on there.
Moving out.
Dione, clean it up. Oh, Dione can't clean it up. Okay. Well, then
Position
go somewhere
confirmed.
useful. Cover
On my
Ghost
way.
Man. Talon, move it up.
Got it.
Gurgik, I hate to expend your ammo, but you're gonna expend your ammo. And some of your cover, apparently. Yep.
I'm running low on ammo.
What?
Enemy on the move. Spotted.
Hi.
They're flanking us.
I don't know how you walked through the door, but well done.
Objective in range. That's a confirmed visual on the transmitter. Plant the X4 charges before they can cut it off from the network.
We're working on it. We've got enemy hostiles we have to deal with first. Okay, Talon, move up.
Roger that.
Talon, that alien is your target. That was an okay shot, but not great for a flank. She does gain from a flanking shot. I have an 89% pistol shot on this guy. Let's see, we have a target flank here. Alternatively, I can move up and deal with that guy. Let's see what we do with this pistol shot. I mean, that kills, but this is more likely to hit. That hurt him.
I'm on the move.
Okay, move in. Take this shot. Sectoid does not want to die, huh? Are we gonna get close and personal? I think
Moving.
we have to. Now, granted, this is not the weapon you want to do this with. But, you know, sometimes you just have to do it.
It's down.
Okay, this guy gets free reign. There's the flank. Unfortunately for him, he can't shoot to save his life. Dione, why don't you finish what you started? It's down.
Target disabled.
We're not picking up any other contacts. Get those charges deployed. Move, move, move!
We're working on it. Alright, Bulldog, reload.
Locked and loaded.
Talon, move up and reload.
Good copy. Moving on target.
I have no idea if it's going to be
Reloaded.
mission ends when we plant those charges, or if it's going to be, plant the charges and then extract.
Rolling. Advent has almost cut off the transmitter from their network. We're running out of time.
Calm down, Bradford. We're planting the explosives now.
Signal confirmed. X4 charges are active. That transmitter is history. Good work, Commander.
Okay. We've sabotaged the transmitter successfully. What's the mission photo looking like? Not that special.
For your safety, all travel between city centers has been suspended until the recent power system upgrades have been completed. Please see your nearest Advent Peacekeeper for any further clarifications.
At which point the Advent Peacekeeper is going to inform you that it requires more Balatan. Alright, so that was a flawless mission out of our rookies. Let's get back to the Avenger. Or not our rookies, but our squaddies.
There's no way the aliens were expecting a fight like that. I'm impressed, Commander.
Alright. So these guys have the most cohesion. They've got a bond available between Moss and Ghostman. Unfortunately, Matthew Leader is going to have to sit down for a few missions because he's getting tired. They have a bond. Teamwork. Okay, so now they can do additional actions. Create a custom poster.
The media is a powerful tool. Just ask Advent's propaganda machine. I say it's time we turn it against them. By spreading the word of our soldiers' exploits in combat, we can bolster morale throughout the Resistance.
I have to do it. I don't even want to edit this. Let's, you know what? I find that weirdly appropriate. And I always do the paper effect to everything. Perfect. I kind of like that the generic poster generators are actually pretty decent, enough that I can very, very quickly do something like this without having to spend a lot of time. Okay. So these two are now bond mates. They have very, very high cohesion, and they can now grant each other actions. So now I have to make the decision between whether or not we're going to make Dione Moss a gunslinger-style sniper or a long-range style sniper. I'm going to have to think about it because there's two ways I can go with this now that these two have a bond. I can either make Matt Leader like the sneaky ghosty type, so that he stays in concealment and picks off long-range shots for Moss, or we can do sort of like a Blade Master gunslinger combination. In the meantime, Soraya Talon has also become a sniper. Apparently she's very impressed. She is very impressed with Dione Moss. She is unbonded. We have an autoloader, 4 trooper corpses, 2 more sectoid corpses.
Hello, Commander. The council you once knew is no more. Its membership have all sworn loyalty to the Advent administration. With one exception. It is good to see you again. In the days since your capture, I have done all I can to aid the Resistance from the inside. It was these Resistance operatives that provided the intel leading to your recent extraction. As of now, Resistance forces are currently somewhat disorganized. If we are to defeat Advent and their alien masters, you must change this before it is too late. What you are seeing are classified reports of missing civilians from across the world. Their numbers are growing. We suspect they have been taken to a nearby Advent black site, though its exact location remains unknown. Time is short, Commander. We need you to take charge of Resistance operations throughout the world. Establish contact with the local cells and bring them into the fold. Find this black site and shut it down. Save our world. The clock is ticking. Good luck, Commander.
Good to see you again, spokesman.
New objective added.
Okay, we need to contact the Resistance in the Black Site region.
I'm keeping tabs on all our operations, Commander. Our people are standing by for your orders.
Another impressive effort, Commander. My expectations were high, and yet you have exceeded them.
I'm doing
now
my
that we have more
best.
staff on the engineering team, we can start clearing out space for new facilities, Commander.
Lydia,
We should keep looking
I'm
for
so
more
sorry.
recruits, though. We'll need them to staff the facilities once they're built.
They took such a bad picture of you for your Avenger ID card. Okay, so we've got to start clearing this stuff out.
Commander, so far I haven't seen anything critical among the alien components left over in this area. If we clean this stuff out, we could probably use this space for a new facility.
All right, Lydia. I need you to grab a shovel and some power tools.
Excavation is underway,
And I
Commander,
need you to clear that room.
It's going to take some time to get all that stuff cleared out.
Okay. Let's take a look at some of these new rooms real fast. Training Center allows soldiers to establish stronger bonds and purchase additional tactical abilities. Laboratory increases the chance that a scientific breakthrough will occur. Scientists can be staffed in laboratories to provide additional assistance to Dr. Teigen, further decreasing the time of all research projects. Okay, so the laboratory now, by default, actually has a purpose. It increases the chance that we're going to get a breakthrough. That's actually useful. Workshop, the same as it used to be. Guerrilla Tactics School will unlock additional skills and benefits for our soldiers, including an increase in the number of soldiers we can take on a single mission. So that's the same, that's the same. That has some new functionality. This is a completely new facility, which apparently allows us to improve bonds. And the power relay is the power relay. So our power relay, first one's going to go here. The second one, this is probably going to be the shadow chamber. First power relay goes here, though. On the exposed power coil. Unless we really need one, like, here. So we're going to go bump, bump, bump. Basically straight down. We might do this alien debris in order to get the Guerrilla Tactics School up and running. This is probably going to be the training center. Since that's apparently a thing. Might need to determine if there's going to be a med bay. We'll see. We'll see how this plays out. Anything on the radio?
For those of you who were tuned in last time, unfortunately I got a call from my buddy Stanford, and he wasn't all that happy about me talking about him on the radio here, so we're not gonna do that anymore, I guess. So no hard feelings, alright, pal? Buy you a new sweater or something, make it up to you. In the meantime, you just keep killing aliens, or at least talking about killing aliens.
Stanford, huh? I have a feeling I know who he's talking about. Alien biotech in 2 days, let's start rolling this clock.
Commander, we have a lead on the alien black site, but we'll have to rely on the local resistance to actually get us into the facility. We should try to make contact with their forces in the region as soon as possible. It's the only way we're going to find out what's behind this so-called Avatar project.
Understood. We get rookies for scanning for 6 days. We get a scientist for 8.
Avenger
Rookies are
plotting
important.
new course.
Let's do rookies and then we'll get back to fire access. Xiaoxi Zhang has recovered from his wounds.
Much of my own research based upon this simple design. If only I had known. Ah, Commander, excellent timing. There's been some progress. I've managed to break down several key components of the chip implanted into your skull. My analysis reveals that its primary function was that of a conduit, passing a vast amount of data directly to your cerebral cortex. With the primary connection severed, much of that data is lost. Several fragments do remain, however. Ghosts, if you will. Observe. Tactical combat simulations. War games. The sheer volume of encounters you were processing was astounding. It is truly remarkable that you survived as long as you did. Though this may seem disconcerting, there is still some good news. This chip bears a striking resemblance to a medical implant I briefly assisted in developing at the gene therapy clinic in New Providence. My understanding was that the implants were intended for high-ranking Advent officers only, captains or above. Retrieving a chip from such an officer would be the only way to know for certain. A greater understanding of these implants would undoubtedly benefit us all, Commander.
Well, I think we're going to get working on that then, Tiger.
New objective added.
We're going to have to examine an officer corpse.
The Advent officers have clearly been modified to allow for their subordinates to receive new orders psionically. The implanted chip is the key.
All right. We now have the ability to create the infirmary. An engineer can be staffed in the infirmary. I still don't like that, Firaxis. You should have switched this over to scientists being staffed in the infirmary. An engineer can be staffed in the infirmary to decrease the time our soldiers need to recover from injuries. Soldiers can be staffed here to remove negative traits acquired in combat. The Hypervital module upgrade allows for the temporary suspension of a soldier's health for the duration of any single combat deployment. Temporary suspension of a soldier's health for the duration. So I can actually be like, I need this wounded soldier now. That's really cool. Alright. Well, first things first. We're going to need to be able to spread our resistance. And that's going to be the most important thing that we do. We'll get to the Advent officer course
momentarily. I'd assume you'd make that research a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
Understood, Tygan. Carry on. Let's roll it. Alien debris has been cleared. Alright. We're gonna need more money before we can really start building anything. The infirmary is 115 supplies. Looks like it uses the old AWC model, so that works. Lydia, I'm gonna need you to clean out a second room. Thank you very much. And then I have a feeling we're gonna be staffing Lydia in the infirmary once it goes up, because that just makes sense to me. She's usually a medic in my campaigns. Okay, we picked up Ross Young, Donnie Duncan, Michael Merrick, and Peter Van Dorn. Peter Van Dorn is awaiting orders in the armory. Michael Merrick is awaiting orders in the armory. Donnie Duncan is Man, I don't know who takes the pictures aboard the Avenger, but they're terrible. Alright, not now. We're gonna try to get a scientist.
Avenger plotting new course.
We'll get money in a minute. I might have to put this in zip mode. That's really slow.
You are too trusting, John. The skirmishers are Advent. Advent is the enemy. The enemy is food.
Try not to bring that up when we meet, Volk.
You take their side after all we've seen these years.
Look, I'm not exactly having drinks with them, but they did hold up their end of the bargain. What about you?
Wait and see. Volk out.
Actually think they might show up. Commander, that was Konstantin Volokov, Volk to his friends. He and his Reapers are a big part of the reason why you're standing here today. Volk may be a little rough around the edges, but he's the real deal. Heads one of 3 resistance groups operating independently from us that we consider a legitimate threat to Advent. Together, they'd make one hell of a fighting force. Too bad they hate each other. Still, we've made some unlikely progress. Volk's Reapers may have found you, but they weren't acting alone. They were tipped off by a group of Advent defectors known as the Skirmishers. No one's big on working with these guys, knowing where they came from. But you wouldn't be here without their help. Both the Reapers and the Skirmishers have agreed to suspend hostilities provided you serve as the go-between. Trust doesn't come easy between these two, so we're heading for a nice, quiet spot on neutral ground. Even so, let's not take any chances. Intel on this area is weak, and we're picking up strange chatter on comms. Not to mention we're ending a decade-long blood feud today. I'd advise our soldiers to be fully prepared before we deploy on this one, Commander. Good luck.
All right.
I hate to ask, but it looks like I don't have much choice. Think you could help us out?
Well, we have an incoming transmission from Konstantin Volokov. Let's take a look at the mission.
Not sure how long our contacts are going to wait for us, Commander, so I'd recommend we proceed as soon as possible. All available soldiers are standing by to deploy.
Alright, so it looks like we are going to have our hands full, ending a blood feud between the Skirmishers and the Reapers. That's going to be our next episode. Will it let me out? I don't think it will. That's going to be our next episode. If you liked this episode, please click that like button. If you've not subscribed to Mark Zero Gaming, please consider subscribing. You will be notified as soon as the next episode, which is going to be Lost and Abandoned, comes up. So thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.